Hello, everyone. I'll give time for people to pop into the chat. Okay, hey, I am a person who is not watching the Super Bowl today, so I said, well, I feel like other people will probably not be watching the Super Bowl either. So let me be, get my reviews done easier and do them via live. Okay, so this is Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 2, Episode 12 review. Okay, I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. It's been a long Sunday for me, but that is neither here nor there. Um, Last night's episode was a lot and a little at McDonald's today, if you ask me. But me either, but I made some snacks. I didn't make no snacks. You know what I'm saying? I just said, you know what, I'm gonna leave it be. I'm not a Super Bowl person. I forgot. I gotta put my lipstick on, y'all. I forgot to even put it on before I come on here. But y'all know I try to let people pop into the chat before I show myself. Hold on, y'all. Because I had bare lips. Okay. So, but yeah, I do not watch football, so I was just waiting to see what I should, could, and would do for Super Bowl time. I don't know. Well, I know it's the Chiefs. I think it's the Chiefs. The name of is it the Baker? I don't know, but I feel like other people also don't watch football, so we don't have to sit around and only watch football because everybody else doing that. We can also do things, and again, this is an easy way for me to get my reviews done. I put it on right. It doesn't really matter, but I am here. Okay. So I watched Love and Marriage yesterday. I was going to do my review last night, but I was tired. I went to bed and everything. Hey, Rain. Rainia. Yes, my car started. I was able to get a tow truck here to get it jump started, but I do need a new battery. So I am going to the car repair place tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, to get a whole new battery because AutoZone could not put a battery in my car because they're not mechanics. So I'm gonna leave that being whatnot. Being my car is okay. Hopefully it starts in the morning. It's really cold here in Michigan, and I had not started my car since Friday. I believe it was Friday when I started it, and I kept using the automatic start. So I think that drained the battery. Plus, how cold it was, or whatever. So it was the whole thing. But yeah, at least I was at home, by myself. Well, not by myself, but well, at least I was at home and not in these streets, is what I was trying to say. I love the idea, the live idea. I love the interaction. Recording reviews takes so much time to record it, edit it, get it uploaded, and all that. So it's a little bit easier for us if we are able to do them live, mainly because we don't have to edit anything, and it is better interaction with y'all. Okay, and again, we watch these shows, and sometimes the people want to not only put comments in the comment section after the fact, they want to sometimes talk to us back and forth. So I'm gonna try to do these as often as I can, because again, it is easier. And then whoever is not on my live can always just watch the replay that will be on right when this is over. So yesterday's episode, Martell is a complete and utter idiot. I don't know what else to say or how else to even put how dumb of a person he is, but he's really like a full-fledged idiot, a full-fledged moron, a full-fledged, he need his ass beat for what he said to his wife. Oh, thank you, Maria. He really just made me want to punch him in the throat. And I was like, he needs to get this great job or whatever. But let's start with what happened first. So we see Marcel and Maurice and their sons who are at the 10 acres of land Marcel has purchased or whatever. Marcel wants to take this 10 acres of land and make it, Scott's manor or whatever, to have houses built for the family of the Scotts. I think that is an amazing idea. So many people don't think about buying land and building their own houses and then owning that land and passing it down from generation to generation. So while Marcel is also an asshole about how he feels about certain things within his marriage, I think this is a very smart idea. It's a way to pass things down from generation to generation. So I like the idea. Now Maurice, on the other hand, wants to buy into land too, since they are brothers. And build his own house, and 10 acres of land is enough space to where it's not as if anyone's house would be, saying, a walk away. It'd be like a golf cart trip away. But there's enough space to where no one has to feel as if they like it's absolutely neighbors. But it's just real close to whatever. So when Marcel was asked Maurice like what he think, does him and Kimmy want to, join in, he makes it seem as if Kimmy's all in. Kimmy wants to yes, yes. And I'm like, I don't think Kimmy want that because you seem like you lying or whatever. But again, we're gonna see what happens with that. So we then see Mel. Mel says how Marceau, not Marceau, all these Mel and Marceau and Maurice and Martell girls seem too much. But Mel brings up how Martell does not want to leave their house. Okay. And so she said, okay, you don't want to leave the house. I'm going to buy me a new one. So she has now got a new home because he won't leave the old one. I said, you know what? Let him know you won't stop me from getting away from you. Martell refusing to leave the house when he's the one who cheated on his wife for years, okay, and this foolishness, to me is a tactic he's using to keep her in his web of bullshit or whatever. Okay, I can appreciate Mel saying, I'm saying, not today, devil. I'm leaving. Sometimes men expect you to stay. But Mel has her own money, her own mind. She was able to leave. So we see she had Destiny help her find a house, a really nice house. It has at least 6 bedrooms because it's enough room. She has 4 kids, so it's enough room for each kid to have their own room, plus an extra room, plus Mel's room or whatever. So again, a nice spacious house. She brings up how this is the most spacious house she's ever lived in, but she refused to downgrade just because she leave her husband. I say, let him know. Okay. Now, when she talks to um Destiny, she brings up how, he on some bullshit that he wants full custody of their kids, which I still feel like, hey, Diva, I still feel like Martell was on some bullshit telling her that he wanted full custody. That was a whole gaslighting technique or whatever. But she like, I'm not up for him trying to get full custody of our kids. So Destiny then said, well, girl, he told me when he came to visit me, whatever, that you were cheating on him. She's like, I don't believe why he keeps. No, I don't believe it. She's like, I can't believe he keeps saying that because it's not true. I did not cheat on him, and I moved out of that house in April. I left him in April. So anyone I may have even talked to after that doesn't matter because again, me and him are over. Like we are no longer a married couple. Like I want a divorce and it's over, whatever. And she brings up how for 5 years, he treated her as if she was not his priority. And he can't get mad now that someone else wants to make her their priority. Martell literally stepped on his wife, just stepped on her, over to the, it's like he really feels as if he did nothing wrong for her to want to be completely and just overly and utterly done with him. But he just keeps fucking with her. Yes, Mel absolutely leveled up. Hello, everybody popping. Hello, hello, hello. But Mel absolutely leveled up. Martell can't take it. Anytime your wife is able to not only file for divorce and leave your ass, but then get a whole nother bigger house, lets you know she not for the bullshit of it all or whatever. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Yes, he tried to spin everything around. He tried to make it seem as if anything he did was in retaliation based on what someone else did. And he gets on my fucking nerve all the way. Martell is a dirty dog. Mel needs to erase him. Honey, she trying to. So I appreciate her letting Destiny know, like, you know what I'm saying? He's full of shit. Ignore him. He on some shit. Now, when we see Tisha and Kimmy meet up over at Kimmy's house, with Kimmy and Maurice's house, Tisha aggravates me for many different reasons because she's like a child. She's a child who needs attention at all times, and she feels as if she doesn't get the attention she needs, that she is being wrong in some kind of way. And I'm like, honey, that's just not true. Wait, Martell is beyond delusional at this point. This man has clinical mental disorder at this point because his thoughts are idiotic. I absolutely agree. Okay. What else? Martell and Tisha are the same. No, Martell is worse. Martell is absolutely worse. Martell is trying to make Mel look bad, but he in turn is making himself look bad. Yeah, it's getting bad. We're gonna get to that in 1 second. Uh, Martell Coochie Show on episode, honey. Yes, it was all up and through. But with Tisha and Kimmy, um, Tisha wants to discuss this whole 10-acre land deal that they have going on, and she wants all of them to build a house on the land and be family on the land. And, we need to be close, close, close on the land or whatever. And I'm like, why? You know what I'm saying? It's like Tisha wants it so bad. It's as if I don't know if it's because Tisha is not happy with Marceau that she feels as if she needs someone else to be consistently loyal and a companion and like talk to her. I don't like that or whatever. But, Kimmy, like, look, I know that you and Marceau have the land. I know the child gonna build a house on it, but I am okay. Like, I don't want to move there. And when Tisha, like, why not? It's not, we won't be so close. Like, you can have your own space or whatever. And Kimmy said, I like my privacy. I don't want to be so close that people can just come over when they feel like, oh, well, you can always tell us that, you don't feel like come. No, bitch, just don't come over unless I invite you. Okay. And the fact that Tisha kept pushing it as in this would be amazing, amazing, amazing. When she brought up how, I just want me and Kimmy to be like real sisters. Like, I want to act like this. I'm like, y'all not 12. Y'all are in your 40s or late 30s, I'm not sure. But again, y'all are grown women with children, you know what I'm saying, with husbands, with jobs. No one has time to be ever trying to be buddy all the goddamn time. And I love when Kimmy said, like, everyone else around here is going from house to house to house, move, 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 move. Me and Maurice is happy in this house God put us in. We not going from post to pillar. Everyone else has moved a few times, and no one likes to keep moving. Okay, I guess Tisha does, because building a whole new house takes time and money and stress and bullshit. And I'm like, Kim, I don't need no part of that. I don't need to live on land with your family. Okay, not at all. So they have that part of the conversation. Tisha then brings up how Martell came by to talk to her and Marceau about, apologizing for what he did. Basically, him throwing Mel up under the bus. Again, still acknowledging whatever he said he did in the whole breakup of their friendship. And Kimmy asked, well, okay, well, if Marceau and Martell could get to a place of at least having that conversation, you know what I'm saying, to and to move forward, I think you and Mel should be able to do that too. And no, because she's a mean girl, and I don't. Mel, not a mean girl, but Mel has a way to where she can be mean towards you if you piss her off. I think it's a difference in that between being a mean girl. Tisha's childish and she's petty and she's insecure and she needs attention, okay? Because when, Kimmy, they're trying to point it out, like, how about we find out what happened? Address what happened to make Mel get to that point to be mad that day. Like, find that out first. And I need to know, Kim, if you have my back, because sometimes I'm looking like, bitch, what? What do you want? Tisha is childish. Like, why do you need someone to reassure you that y'all cool just because she's not your she want a yes man. Yes, she wants a yes man. And I don't know why this dumb diddy. Yeah, she acts like she has never had friends. And to me, it comes off like Tisha kids is gonna be the kids in school who cry about shit. Cause mama ain't never told them how to, just grow some balls and deal with whatever is coming their way. The scene with Tisha and Kimmy got on my nerves. Baby, stop crying about everything. You cannot want someone to be loyal to you simply because that y'all happen to be married to the same to brothers. Like, y'all are not sisters. And the reason I say this is because the way that Tisha wants Kimmy to act isn't how you want your sister to be. You should want a genuine friendship and kinship or whatever with her. You should not want her to blindly be loyal to you simply because y'all fucking brothers. I don't know why, okay? I like Kimmy. I need space. I see you when I see you. Yes, I do. Why do we have to live on the same land if I don't want to? If Kimmy wanted to, and then say like, I want y'all to be at acre 1, I want to be at acre 10. Okay, cool. But she's making it clear, I don't want to move out of my house. I have no reason to move out of my house. Okay, you can't want me to do what? Move out of my house. Okay, right. Don't nobody want to equal all them people. The Scott seem a little bit crazy. Okay, Tisha is too grown for too grown for the foolishness of the bullshit of it all. Okay, she needs to worry about her husband and leave Kimmy alone. Okay, let Kimmy do Kimmy. And Tisha can't make it seem as if you have to be here. Doesn't Tisha have other in-laws? I believe so, because I know there's another brother. So I don't get why she's so gung-ho about this whole bonding thing with Kimmy. And to me, Kimmy is the kind of friend you want, who will support you when you right, but call you out when you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? And Tisha wants someone to be blindly loyal for no reason or whatever. Oh, Maurice and Marcel getting scammer tea. They always want something on the low and trying to convince everybody. But see, this is the thing. Marcel not trying to convince them to move. Tisha is. And this is a weird thing to where Tisha not happy with Marcel, and she wants someone close enough to her to run to and complain to have her back. And Kimmy says how Tisha has an insecurity in regards to her loyalty. She don't like that because she's never given her a reason to question her loyalty, and she hasn't. And it's just bull of the shit. I need some water. But yeah, it's just I don't like it at all. Kimmy need to cut Tisha out one good time. She'll be all right. Honey, if Kimmy cut Tisha out, she would cry to the bank, to the parents. She would tell you, oh, she cuts me out. She don't need that. A real friend should be able to tell you when you're wrong. Yes, and Kimmy will do that, and Tisha don't like it, and it's dumb. Okay, water drink. Anyway, this is also why I like a laugh, and I can pause, go drink water. So we then see Mel at the house, the old house. She's packing up her stuff because again she's leaving, and her mom stops by. So as Mel is packing, she told her mom about Martell won't close to the kids or whatever. Martell is being a whole asshole about this marriage, breaking up. He don't realize what he did and how it affected his whole family. And she feels as if he wants to include me and what he has to go through and losing us. Like he doesn't want to lose us on his own. He wants to lose us with me, and that can't happen and everything. And I feel as if she clearly see the bullshit that Martell is trying to put her through, and she's not for it. Now, she also brings up how he said, with the older woman in your life should have talked to you about what was going on. And when she said he told her the older woman should have told him, well, cheating is just something that men do. Now, I've heard people say that, but it's always been some shit on television from somebody down south. No one in my family has ever told me that. The most I've ever heard is people go through things and you never know what a person's breaking point is. And some people can move past cheating. But no one has ever told me that a man would cheat and just accept it. No, 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 no. And I also feel as if there's a difference between a man who cheated one time, told you about it, and y'all got past it, versus someone who was consistently cheating, got caught consistently cheating, and then kept consistently cheating. I can possibly work past someone who cheated on me and isn't doing it again. And if you do it again, I'm killing them. But again, versus someone who I'm like, no, you've been cheating. You know what I'm saying? With her and her and her is different. And Martell was having a full-on affair for years. Okay, he is right. He is an evil, bitter bitch. Okay, come on, Khaleesi. Come on, Khaleesi. You know what I'm saying? He's an evil, bitter bitch. Absolutely. And she said he brought up to how the older men told him to never mess with somebody who has something to lose and to make sure whoever you mess with signs an NDA. And it's like I realized at that point he wasn't trying to be better and do better. He was trying to still do wrong in a better way. Meaning let me do wrong and not get caught. Okay. And I'm like, it's a good thing that she's saying things that make complete sense. Because sometimes you have a wife and a husband and wife who they're going through whatever, and the wife is still trying to rationalize reasons to stay with the man. And Mel is like, no, no, these are all the reasons that I'm leaving him. Like he had every chance to save our marriage, okay, for me to stay with him. And he just didn't do anything good. He kept doing wrong more and more and more. And it's stupid, okay? It is stupid. I'm like, boy, bye. So she brings up how, at that point it's over. Okay, I'm done, done, done. She brings up how around Mother's Day, he had the kids like make her breakfast, he had the kids get her flowers or whatever, and they then took the kids to the beach, had a great little day and whatnot. She then said when they came back from the beach, when they came back from the beach, he told her that his side piece was pregnant. My thing is, you will not tell me on Mother's Day that you knocked up a bitch and you have not made her a mother. The audacity of that. Like what kind of gift is that? What the fuck is going, girl? I said he got to be kidding me. And she said at that point he still did not want them to get divorced. He want, well, let's just move away. And the mama said that's just moving out. That's just geography. That's just a different location. He's still doing wrong. I'm like, he ruined their marriage, embarrassed his family, embarrassed Mel, and he really feels as if nothing should change. Yes, he's a whole dog. Okay, he's a whole dog. I am also happy that Mel moved on. Okay, right. Martell didn't just cheat. He had a whole relationship, okay? A relationship with feelings, brand new car, impossible babies in the past. Now he has one with that same woman, okay? And that's the part to me, that's the worst, okay? He was in a whole relationship, okay, and had a child with that lady. I'm like, Martella, that's true. He is the lady gone. Arian has Helen. That girl will have hell to pay later in her life. Like she not gonna reap no goodness from what she did. You know what I'm saying? And even though she's not fully to blame, because again, she wasn't married to Mel, but she fully knew who Mel was. She fully knew what was going on, and she kept dealing with him. So at the end of the day, she ain't shit either. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. Because he's pissed me off. Anyway, I'm trying not to get ahead of myself for my notes or whatever. But yes, he is a bitch, okay? He's a whole bitch or whatever. It's just, So she was like, the girl pregnant, I'm done, done, done. And the mom then said, like, I love that I'm seeing more of you now. And that meant Mel had changed being with Martell the past few years because it was hard. And she like, now I see my daughter, who she was the talkative, take no shit person, is back. And Mel do seem more secure in, I don't have to stay with him. I don't have to have this whole hope thing to, feel as if I have any power. She is getting her power from not being with that man. I'm like, mm. He ain't girl. He ain't shit. Now Martell then meets with his broker Chris, and they're talking about the little 47 acres of land. They want to sell and then have it developed or whatever. And he brings up how the Hopes will work on the residential part of it, and then Marceau, because now he's friends with Marceau. Marceau will work on the commercial side, and he brings up how he wants to be the face of it all. Okay, I'm like, You, the lying, cheating, baby, side piece having man, wants to be the face of what? Okay, I'm not gonna you. And the dude, he was like, "You want to do what?" Like he was confused. What? I have a picture. He was confused. Like, are you telling me you want to be the face of what? Do I have his picture? Because the man looked, he looked like I looked, and I was like, I don't like that shit. Oh, here you go. Because Martell was talking as if he hadn't done anything wrong. And this is the man. Okay, so this is his broker. And the broker, this is the broker's face the whole time Martell was sitting there talking. Because he's just saying how he wants to be the face of it or whatever he wants to this and that. He like, well, first of all, are you and Marcel back friends and doing business? Like that's weird or whatever, but second from that, he's like there's hesitation from the development company, on having you as the face due to your personal issues recently. He like they don't want their business, what I'm saying, in a negative light. This is a $35 million product. It's like you fucked up. Okay, you fucked up. You let your personal shit get into the business side of things or whatever. And they can't have you ruining they shit. Okay. And I'm like, at least this man was willing to say, you know what, bro, you ain't shit or whatever. It's like, what were you thinking, while you was cheating? He like, well, what were you thinking? So I'm like, oh, so you were cheating too. So this man is also a cheater. But he brought up how I did cheat on my wife, but we got past it. We moved on, and we're better for it now. Um, Martell still speaks from a place of he wasn't wrong in cheating. You know what I'm saying? Chris spoke from a place of, but you knew what you did was wrong and you kept doing it. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's a difference. Not trying to let Chris off the hook, but he's telling Martell you were dead as wrong. You was dead as wrong for fucking all of this up because you didn't get no fuck about your family, let alone the business. Okay, you had a $35 million deal that was in the process of closing out, and you out here fucking the peasant girl, okay, who you called a peasant last season. You fuck her and got her pregnant, bro. What makes you think anyone wants you as the face of they shit? No one does, okay? No one does, dummy, okay? And from our tale, he brings up how, you know what? I was a good husband, and even though I was like cheating, I still came home and was a husband and a father to my kids. So that's why I won't, cuz I'm looking like, bitch, is you crazy? And the dude looking like that is ego and bullshit. Like you were talking ego and bullshit, Martell. I love that anyone Martell is talking to isn't for his shit. Destiny wasn't last episode, and Chris wasn't this episode. Martella trying to sow this whole confusing ass, batshit ass, Piper bullshit ass story, and no one is buying it. Okay, and the whole thing of him bringing this up, well, Mel did wrong. Look, I told y'all, Mel could have been sucking dick on the corners. Mel still did not do anything wrong to him before he did wrong to her. Okay, yes, he was wrong for 5 whole years. Okay, 5 whole years, Craig. I'm looking like I could not. Yes, please dig a hole and bury your face. He just, some bullshit. Hey, Romeo, he is on some wholehearted devil bullshit. And we then said, if I can't have my family, I want my kids. Meaning, if she won't stay with me, I'ma take what she loves, which is our children. He is a bitch, okay? And Chris is looking like, nigga, you stupid. You dumb. You are dumb, dumb, because you can't think any of this is going to work, okay? Boom. It don't matter that you were still coming home. You cheated on your wife and got your girlfriend pregnant, and now you're going to try to flip it on Mel. And he keep making it seem as if because he was doing wrong, but still came home to his wife, he was right. It's like, no, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Okay, that's not what we do. It's dumb diddy to cheat on your wife and then act as if it was all cool. I'm like, boy, bye. We then see Marcel and Teacher talk. She really just brings up how Kimmy don't want to move on the land. And I'm like, girl, Please shut the fuck up. Like, girl, stop complaining that someone does not want to move out their house, build land, spend money. She don't have to. And you feeling some kind of way about it is childish, okay? Talking about, this makes her feel as if Kimmy doesn't want to be close like sisters. Bitch, she don't have to be. She just she irks off my nerves. And um grow up, Tisha. Just grow up. Just grow the fuck up. And I like how Marcel told her, like, what I'm saying? You don't have to let the small shit, get in y'all friendship, whatever. Like, either, be mad and let it go, or just let it go. Tisha, grow up. I can't say no more than girl, grow up. What are you complaining for? It's not as if Kimmy and them is homeless. It ain't as if they rent somewhere. They own a house. They don't have to buy no new house. Let it go, okay? Then Wanda walks, Tisha's mama. I'm looking like, honey, Wanda is the messiest mama on television. I mean, she's messy because she can't. First of all, the fact that Wanda is married and has been separated for 5 years from her husband, but has a boyfriend, bitch, you can't talk about nobody. You are a messy ass old woman, and I don't like it or whatever. I don't like anyone who comes in just to sow discourse, and that is what Wanda do. Wanda has it fixated in her brain that she has to bring up all the mess that she know in order for her to feel any kind of goodness inside or whatever. And she come in bringing up how Martell has supposedly at this point knocked the mistress, and she wants to hear what y'all thinking. I love how both Tisha and Marcel was like, saying, we ain't doing that. Like, we not gonna discuss they marriage. We're not gonna discuss nothing that ain't got nothing to do with us. We not gonna discuss that. And when she tried to then say, well, I know you better ever do that to my daughter, and because birds and feathers flock together. I don't flock with him. I don't. Now, do I feel as if Marcel has or could or will cheat on Tisha? Yes, I do. I do think that he has that in him. However, I don't think it's gonna have anything to do with Marcel. I think my eyes is going crazy. Hold on a second. I do think that Marcel has his flaws. He do. I hope no one on this show will ever be as bad as Martell, because he is the absolute worst. But for me, this whole conversation of her being upset about how bad Martell is, and I love how Marcel said, but you cheating on your husband, okay? You the one who should stop sinning. I was like, yes, because lady, you are sinning all up and through. Like, Miss Wanda got a 90s hairstyle. She do. Honey, her hair, she might use that damn Gorilla Glue. But she just messy, okay? And she said, I like to gossip. I'm like, yeah, but you can't come up in here for your main point to be, let's bring up the new sad baby and what Martell got going on and them divorcing. Like, they don't want to touch that. Leave that be or whatever, okay? So we're gonna move on from that and let that be that. Now we then see Maurice and Kimmy talking or whatever, because they are opening up their own office. Kimmy feels as if they're spending too much money, and she thinks that Maurice is trying to outdo Marceau's office. Now, Maurice's office looked too fancy, like like the whole gold letters, and I'm like, it was saying too much. I do like Tisha and Marceau's office, even though it looked messy. But at the same time, it was still like, when it's cleaned up, it's probably good. It was just messy that day. But I feel like Maurice trying to keep up with his brother is going to be his downfall. And Kimmy trying to be the voice of reason, like, I'm saying, you can't be out here trying to beat your brother at the designer fucking office, because that's just dumb. Okay, that's how people go in the poorhouse. I think Maurice needs to grow up too in that aspect. When they then bring up the whole buying land and getting a house over there, and he feels as if, yes, I think it'll be fine. Like, I think, it'll be okay. And she said, look, I told you, I made it clear, I do not want to move on that land and live with I don't want to live with the family. I've told you that in every which way. I've made it perfectly clear that ain't what I want. And him trying to encourage her to do it kind of pissed me off. But as a husband and wife, you do have to have the conversation. And I like how she wrote a poem. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to live on land with your family because I enjoy my long time in my privacy. And she won't get that once she's on that land. Now, they then bring up the whole Tisha thing, and Tisha want her to be loyal. I don't care. Um, because for me, it's just dumb. Um, she then brings up how she has to plan her son's graduation party, whatever. She has to figure out who she wants to invite to not piss off whoever else is coming. Because again, if you invite Mel, will Tisha be pissed? If you invite Martell with Mel, like between Tisha, Mel, Martell, Marceau, someone can be upset. You can invite Martell and they can piss off Miss Wanda. So again, it's a lot going on for who she should invite to not cause any bullshit at her son's graduation, whatever. I'm like, girl, this don't invite nobody. You should be there. Maurice should be there. That's it. Maybe Tisha or Marceau because they're technically, siblings, well, family. But you don't have to invite Mel or Martell or Miss Wanda, okay, in my opinion. But yeah. They then discussed her son. And I was a bit confused on the episode until I saw the preview for next week. And I think the confused or the issue is her son, who was in college or whatever, he's working at some job that isn't really what he wants to do in life, but it is a job. Okay. And she wants him to know you have to work in order to earn things. Maurice feel like he should get a job in his field that he likes, even if it's an entry level job. He also just try to do something that's like his own business or whatever. I'm not sure, but I feel like when she told him, like, look, he gonna work because I'm as his mother, as a parent, I am parenting him and I'm teaching him work ethic. I like how he told him your opinion kind of is not right because you have not had a job in years. So you can't tell him or even me what it's like for someone to get a job because you work for yourself. Maurice is so fixated on everyone being an entrepreneur. He doesn't get every entrepreneur needs workers. You know what I'm saying? So you can't want her to force her son to build some, business or whatever that will generate money, whatever. He has to just maybe work a little job, you know what I'm saying? Flip a little burger, okay, answer a little phone or whatever this is doing to get to a point where he knows what he wants to do. So, again, they were just chit chatting, bam, bam, bam. And Mel and Maurice, not Maurice, Mel and Martell, okay, they are at her house. She at her house, minding her business, okay, minding her own business or whatever. And then here come Martell popping up at the house, and she is not happy that he popped up. I mean, at all. And he then tells her that um, as long as his kids are there, he can pop up. And she was like, "No, this is my time with kids. Like, you cannot be popping up." Martell is a quintessential fuck boy. You know what I'm saying? Mainly because he be on some bullshit. Um, Even though those are your children, and as Mel said, because they are, his kids, whatever, she does have to let him know where she lives or whatever. But he has no reason to want to pop up if it is her weekends with the kids. So at this point in time, they're kind of fussing back and forth. So the kids go in the house. Um, Martell, I feel like could have chose peace in this divorce. He could have easily, just chilled out or whatever, sucked it up and knew that he fucked up things. But no, Martell chose war, okay? He chose war, and I don't know why. So she tells him how, look, I don't have time. So it was going back and forth, this fussing back and forth, whatever. And she brings up how, her mom doesn't have respect for him anymore because of what he put her through. This fool gonna then say, if your mom don't respect me, then she will never see my kids again. I'm looking like, who the fuck did you think you talking to? And the ego of it all, the vibe that he feels as if he has the right to determine who can do and say what. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay. He then brings up how, she can't be mad at me for cheating on you because the same thing I did to you, you did to me. You cheated on me in the past too. And I was like, what? When? What happened? Okay. She is getting pissed, more and more pissed. And you lying. I have never ever, I only started talking to somebody after I left. You have never cheated on you. This fool then say, well, no, you cheated on me because you cheated on me. That's why I then cheated on you. Okay. You was not doing things to me. So you must have been doing them to someone else. And when he said that, she got pissed the fuck off. I will knock your ass out. I will not film. I would not. I'm not doing this. And we see production walk in because she is over it. He then realized, okay, maybe I went too far. He then kind of thinking, oh, I said apparently that apparently, which I'm like, you didn't, that ain't what you said, but that ain't what you said. Oh, I mean apparently. And I'm like, apparently what? She then stopped and look, I was never a dick sucker. And when I'm like, this whole time, his whole issue was I cheated on her because she wasn't sucking my dick. I said, men are assholes. Men are idiots. The fact you mad, he's insinuating that she stopped at some point in their marriage sucking a dick. And her point was, I was never a dick sucker. So why are you acting as if I stopped doing something? I was never doing that. You know what I'm saying? So what it was? I feel like that mean the whole time he could have been cheating. And at this point in time, she in the house because she's pissed. He realized he's fucked up because he's trying to clean it up, but he is like this wrong, 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 wrong. To the point of the matter where she's like, you know what, Marcel is having to think about himself. He's not thinking about how it affects me, the kids, nothing. He has done all this shit and it's all coming out, and he's just ruining everything. And he is a master manipulator, and he's also the liar, but it does not work on me anymore. Mel has gotten up out of the spell of Martell, and I love that she has done. Like I think she, for the first season, was defending him and making it seem as if they had a great marriage, even though he wasn't that good or whatever. And now she just doesn't care. Like she's not trying to cover for him like she may have done before. What just shows a little dick sucking can break up for marriage. No. I feel like if she was sucking a dick, he would still cheat. I feel like, he was cheating, period. Before the Martell, I would have said, I suck my new at it. That Martell went to M's house and the kids would tell the kids to go in the house. As he said some of this, yes. Go in the house because your mama here fussing. I'm looking like, no, nigga, you fussing. You came here. You came here and chose war. Okay, that's what happened. If I hear this fairy tale cheating rumor every episode, I'm going to be below. Well, you know what? It's Martell is trying to ruin Mel's reputation. She's trying to make it seem as if she cheated on me in the beginning. She was out here sucking dick with somebody else. He's trying to ruin her rep the same way he has ruined hers. He like, you know what? I'm not gonna be the only one that goes down this. If I go down, I'm taking everybody with me. So let me take her with me. And it's not working. He is a miserable bitter bitch. He's all of that. Okay. When she said, look, I don't feel like I'm married to you. I thought you knew that by now. Yes. Because he still operates as if you're my wife and I can say and do anything and fuss with you because, again, you're my wife. And when she said that, I think that's what made him feel like, well, damn, maybe I'm going too far. But I'm like, my thing is the baby was too far, okay? You got someone pregnant and you in my face with some bullshit trying to make your bullshit seem less bad, but it's worse. Okay, it's absolutely worse. And I can appreciate that she is not allowing him to make her look foolish. Even though I wish she would stop getting mad at him, I still want her to get mad at him, to not allow him to feel as if he has any chance of getting her back. And I don't think her getting mad at him is in any way about her still wanting him back. I think she's just pissed at what he put her through. and where he continued to try to put her through. And she wanted to punch him in the throat, okay, all up in the throat and whatnot, okay. But that was the whole episode, okay. So I'm happy I love the live. I love all the comments and the interactions and everything. I love you all. Um, I have to do Bell Collective. So I may come back and do Bell Collective Live. This really helps me get my reviews done without having to edit and all of that. So even if no one comes back, I'm gonna be live at 6. No, not 6. At 7:50. So in 20 minutes, I'm gonna do Bell Collective Live. Just to get it over with. And then I'll do Growing Up Hip Hop Live. And then I'll be all done with my reviews. So glad I loved it. I will talk to y'all in 20 minutes. If y'all don't come back for the next one, have a great Sunday. But yeah, I have to get my stuff done, and I'm just over editing this week, and we will see. So again, I'm maybe see y'all in a minute, maybe not. If y'all is here, I don't know, but I will be here. Love it, love it, love it. Gotta go. See y'all later. Peace, peace, peace.